Well, as you can see, I have dismounted the lathe from the A-frame stand and got it setting on the base that I welded together. As you can see, I still got a little bit of work to do to make it fit. But I found easy way to cheat. I just found a hunk of aluminum that I had laying around and just happened to be almost the exact perfect height to mark the lines. So I'll just cut it down close to the lines and then grind it to fit level. Of course, that's assuming that the stand itself is level. Well, that could be the floor. Gotta love poured concrete floors. Alright, well, that's it for the moment. Well, before I weld all those together, I did buy some more electrodes. What I did is I cut out 4 little tabs and drilled and tapped the holes for leveling feet that I'm going to put on the bottom of these. So since poured concrete is never level, I figured I'd need something. Anyway, more later. Well, as you see, I got the feet welded in place, welded the tops and bottoms of the cross pieces. Ow. Not really pretty, but I'm afraid I got carried away in cleaning up on most of it, but it's there, and with just a few minor spins, no more rocky, nice and stable. So now all I got to do is finish leveling out the bottoms of that and weld it in place. Alrighty, people. Well, as you can see, I've cut the ends of those off. I still got to clean them up. Cutting wheels aren't exactly super precise, so I'll have to grind it, and when I start leveling it, I imagine I'll be doing lots more grinding. By the way, that's my new grinder. Got a paddle wheel, paddle switch. More in a minute. Okay, I've pulled the base out where I can level it. Don't know if you can really see. There's a bit of a bubble. Anyway, I'm gonna level it out right now. Since I've moved it, it's no longer level. So I'll level it right quick and then set the top piece in place and see how much grinding I got to do to make it level too. Well, I've got it level now. Don't know. There you can see the bubble. Just for grins, let's check the sides, and that way and I think we're good for the moment. Let me put my silly iPhone camera right there. Alrighty, there we go. As you can see, well, let's see. Grab this thing again. As you can see, not really stable. Got a nice gap there. Got to do some grinding on that one. And that one. That one is actually not too bad, which means that that'll probably be the one that I have to do the most grinding on. Alright, so as a first look, that's remarkably level that way. Yeah, here's the high side. I'll have to yep. Alright, well, I won't bore you with the grinding, but just thought you might enjoy seeing that. Well, as you see, it's still pretty level longitudinally. And I got that side. Now I think that's about as level as I'm going to get it. And this end is real level. So I think I'm about as good as it's going to get for right now. So all I need to do now is make a few tacks to hold everything in position, and then do a lot of welding. I just decided to, rather than grind the other 3 legs down to make that one touch, like I said, I'll tack it together, hold it in position, and then I'll just use a lot of filler, which means that I'm probably going to be doing stick welding, but I'll definitely use the TIG to tack it. I may even let you watch. Okay, I'm getting ready to tack it. I did clean up the corners of the base, because I was expecting to TIG weld the whole thing, but with the gap on that one, I decided to go ahead and do some more stick welding. Right now, got that set at approximately 125 amps. Set the TIG with the long post flow on the argon, 20 cubic feet per minute flow, or 20 cubic feet per hour flow, I should say. Don't know if you can, how well you can read them silly gauges. Anyway, let me put this in its little stand, and then you'll get a really bad angle on my really poor TIG welds, or TIG tacks. I did not bother to clean up these legs since I decided to stick weld it, but anyway, bit of flowing. Not bad. Final leg. Alright, well, there's my tacks. Like I said, they're just enough to hold it in place. Alright, I dragged out my stinger and my 3/32 6011 rods. I know it's upside down, but that recommends 40 to 85 amps AC/DC welding. So let's disconnect the TIG, mini DINs, plug in the stinger, set that up to stick. I guess I don't have to worry about that. Well, go ahead and drop it down to about I think I'll start off at about 75 amps. That is 10 gauge or 1/8 inch wall tubing, so I'm hoping that'll be enough. I'm going to start on this one, run one side, probably move down to the other end, tack that, or run the outside, then come up here. I've cleared out the area of mostly, hopefully, anything flammable. This will only be the second time I've stick welded inside the barn garage. Not a very big garage, but full of junk. I do have my fan going to help move the air around. So let me set you down and give you another really bad angle. I just hope I'm not frying the camera on this iPhone with all these bright arcs. Ow. Eventually I intend to get a real weld helmet. Not that this one doesn't work for my purposes beautifully. And once again, just letting you know, I am not a professional welder, so don't expect beautiful welds or nice clean runs and all this other stuff. Although I gotta admit, Chucky 2009 is a wonderful instructor. Even though he's a hell of a lot younger than I am, I have no problems with learning from anybody who has more skills than I do. Like I said, I am not a pro at this by any means. Let's see if I can flip the helmet. Whoa, that might be a little hot. Let me crank that back down. Drop it down to about 60 amps. That's burning through. Of course, that's the thinnest part, whereas lovely ugly welds. All right. Oh, hello. Okay, there we go. Let's try 50. Go ahead and drop you in and get a fresh stretch. I'm trying to blind myself again. That's much better weld. We can do it. Fill it. Not bad. Let's try this side. It's always fun watching the little flames pop out of the holes where it's burning off old grease or whatever. Anyway, drop that. Let you hang. And I don't even have a wire brush set up. Let me clean off whatever slag is there and I'll let you look at them.